Come, come, come out tonight. Come, come, come out to play. Come, come, come out tonight. Alice, come out and play.
It was so dark. It was cold and scary too. No light, no feeling, no sound, and no idea where she was or what had happened. No, wait a minute. There was a sound. A very, very, very faint sound. Alice? Alice? Can you hear me now, Alice? It was a voice in the darkness. A very, very, very kind, gentle and understanding voice. Without a doubt it was a woman's voice. A voice Alice was sure she'd heard before. Once in Croatia, one night as she knelt before her small child-sized bed saying her prayers when she was only 4 or 5 years old. The second time was the woman who had spoken to her at the Mad Hatter Bar and Restaurant, the one who had written her a poem and left the crown. Alice, don't be frightened. What happened to you has or will happen to everyone eventually. Alice, can you hear me? Her eyes, now fluttering like an egret on a lagoon attempting to fly up and away, did their best to open all the way. Concentrating intensely as she fought to regain consciousness so she could identify the speaker. That's all right, Alice. Take a second to come out of it fully. That trip from here to there always takes a lot out of the soul. Just ask my son sometime, and that boy will give you quite an earful of what happened to him when he made the trip. I told him not to go, but you know the way kids are and how they never listen to a parent. I tried to tell him they wouldn't understand why he was there and he'd only freak them out. That it was way, way, way too soon yet, and they still needed more time to evolve to a point where they could love one another more than they loved themselves. But that boy, I mean, he has a good heart, and he was hell-bent on saving them. There are times I suspect my son has a messiah complex or something. I mean, the way he cares about helping those in need and all. Well, I guess that's his cross to bear. But no one ever listens to little old moi. If you're feeling up to it now, Alice, and would like to talk, I'm sure you have questions I'd be happy to help you with, as well as a few things to tell you. With the assistance of the woman speaking, she struggled to sit up, studying the surroundings. Nothing looked familiar. Where am I? You're here now, but you may also be wherever you want to, whenever you like. You are now part of the one, so you are everywhere. Am I dead? We don't use that word, for, as you'll learn from being here with us, death does not exist in the sense people are accustomed to using it. Alice, nothing that has lived has ever truly died. The truth is, everything simply changes, then continues to go on infinitely. I don't understand. I do. There's much to know and understand, but you have all the time now that there ever was. So just lay back again, close your eyes, and dream of where you really want to be. May I first ask you something else? Of course, my dear friend. It's so rare anyone really listens to what little old moi has to say, so it'd be a pleasure, God told her. My baby. Is my baby okay? Did my baby make it? Giving Alice's hand a supportive and motherly squeeze, she whispered, Close your eyes, Alice, and go to sleep now. Dream of where you want to be and who you want to be with you. And if that's your daughter, then she will be there, I promise you. Laying her head back down on the pillow that was as soft as a cloud, Alice closed her eyes, wondering what her daughter would look like, then slipped into a deep, deep, deep dream. In this dream, she was home, back in her homeland of Croatia, in the city of Zagreb, far from the country's broken coastline along the Adriatic Sea. and somewhere, far, 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 but not so far away it was out of earshot, she heard a tiny baby cry.
Come, come, come out tonight. Come, come, come out to play. Come, come, come out tonight. Alice, come out and play.